The ending to the infamous series Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT is well known. Dragon Ball ends with Goku getting married after defeating Piccolo in the World Martial Arts Tournament, while Dragon Ball Z ends with Goku training a protege. But the ending to Dragon Ball GT proved to be superior to the conclusion to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
I'm your boy Joshua Freeman, and today I'm going to break down why the ending of Dragon Ball GT is better than the ending of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
The ending to Dragon Ball GT was better than the ending to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z for a variety of reasons. And it starts with the fact that it shows an actual end to Goku's story. Dragon Ball GT continued Goku's story, but did so without the involvement of the original creator, Akira Toriyama. And because of this, it led to the shift in tone, visual style, and approach. Goku was turned back into a child and was set to explore space with Trunks and his granddaughter Pan. And even though Dragon Ball GT isn't as good as Dragon Ball Z, the ending is better because it shows Goku sacrificing his mortal existence to ensure the future safety of Earth. In the final episode, Shenron decides that the Dragon Ball should no longer be used on Earth after the fight with Omega Shenron.
I'm afraid now I must separate myself and all of Earth from the Dragon Balls for a long time.
And when he announces his intentions to leave, he then invites Goku to come along.
Are you coming along, Goku?
Should've known it would end this way.
And they all merge into one with the Dragon Balls. In Dragon Ball Z, the official conclusion to Goku's story sees him and his friends compete in another martial arts tournament, but Goku's true motive is to seek out Oob.
Hello, I take it you don't know quite how to fly yet, Oob. Well, that's too bad. It's only natural, you know. You need to find a master who can teach you these things.
Whom is the incarnation of Boo that Goku wished for. And then the epic series ends with Goku going away to train Oob, with Chi-Chi yelling at him.
Hey guys, I hate to do this, but I just wanted to let you all know I'm going to live in Oob's village so I can train him.
Goku! That's lame.
Thank you for understanding.
But we don't understand! You're leaving for good?
Well, sort of.
How could he?
But even though this ending isn't bad because it does show Goku raising the next generation of fighters, which is what he originally wanted, but the ending is also bittersweet due to Goku once again leaving his family to train.
You're leaving?
Gosh, Goku. It's kind of sudden, isn't it?
And some might say that Goku's transition from being a student to teacher represents a perfect ending, but Goku had already made that leap during the Cell games, when he left everything to Gohan. Therefore, taking Oob in as a student is nothing new. So not only does the ending to Dragon Ball GT act as a more definitive ending than Dragon Ball Z, it also progresses Goku's development as a hero to the final stage, which is a legend who protected the Earth rather than a fight-hungry deadbeat dad. And the last reason the ending to Dragon Ball GT is better than the ending to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is because it's more emotional. The conclusion to Dragon Ball GT has an emotional ending to Goku's departure, as it is shown on the faces of his friends.
It's been a long ride, a lot of years. I must have been only 16 when I first went looking for the Dragon Balls and stumbled into Goku. I'm gonna miss that guy.
The farewell stops to Kame House and Piccolo allow for some great moments of nostalgia in a way that the original ending didn't.
I just came to say goodbye.
Tell Shenron thanks for the Dragon Balls, Goku, and I hope your journey brings you back home someday.
And unlike Dragon Ball Z's ending, the ending to Dragon Ball GT shows the impact of Goku's legacy.
Wait a sec. These look like the same clothes Grandpa was wearing before he went off with Shenron.
They are. Take good care of those, Pan.
And this ending provides a more ambiguous and spiritual conclusion, and it's mainly due to Goku not merely taking on another student, but becoming the literal protector of the Dragon Balls, after they were deemed too dangerous to stay on Earth. So in all, the ending to Dragon Ball GT is better than the ending to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, because the ending shows an actual end to Goku's story, unlike Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and the fact that the ending to Dragon Ball GT was more emotional. So there you guys have it. That's why the ending of Dragon Ball GT is better than the ending of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. And also let me know which video you want to see next. But until then, this is Joshua Freeman. This has been Joshua vs. Television. I'm going to see you guys in the next match.